Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
In there, no balls and a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. 1 out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 5 homers and 14 driven in. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bassett has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
That's popped up. Kemp has a play. He's there to make the catch, and wow, the runner breaks for second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Olson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
That is it.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. No strikes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. So now it's Mark Canha. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Up next, Justin Upton. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting sixth.
In now is John Jay. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Pete Carr is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So to get his day started at the plate, Seth Brown trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Popped up. Ward is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Tony Kemp, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. So here is Taylor Ward as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Carr has it, and he makes the throw to first. Suzuki is retired, 2 down now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now into the box is Matt Chapman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Now that
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fowler on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Two away now in the Oakland fourth. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. David Fletcher, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Trout is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The left fielder, number 10, Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kenna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. From the belt, the pitch, late square, and this is popped up. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Here's another 0-2. To third. Rendon is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on the way. Hit to third. Rendon has it. And there are two away now. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. but they're on top 2-0. And stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
No balls and a strike to count.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Lifted down the line in left. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Now here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and Fowler moves way too fast. It's a bunt single.
The batter number 22, baseman, David Fletcher.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Runs up and gets this one down. And they will smartly make sure this stays foul, so he fails in his attempt there and becomes the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Jared.
Stepping in next, Jared Walsh. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Number 27.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Mike Trout. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Jaime Barria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. And that's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Matt Olson is down for the first out in the 7th inning. To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's 1 for 2 in this one, and it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Laureano leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. One left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Now the first pitch.
Rendon.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fouled off. The 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting. Number 3.
Next up, Taylor Ward. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here comes the 0-1. Upton at second. Jay at first. One gone. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Kurt Suzuki as he grounds one briskly to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Pete Carr. First offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Seth Brown will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the eighth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Andrus is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Tony Kemp. Hit way back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He grounded out last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Too high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Pickoff throw to third, and he just manages to get his hand in. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Brown, the runner at third. Andrus on at second with 2 down. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ramon Laureano is retired to kick off the 9th. First pitch on its way. Mark Canha comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. A's are gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Up next for the Angels.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate, Justin Upton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Oakland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Bassett with his 4th win this season. Andrew Heaney pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.